Hi out there, I'm Phil. I'm a Sicilian from Boston. I like to cook, primarily Italian style. If you're here to learn how to cook, then you're going to learn my way. Today we're going to make my famous pizza. We're going to start with the dough. Now, I'm so famous for my pizza that some people have tagged me Pizza Phil, okay? So these are the ingredients. Warm water, about 100 degrees, yeast, sugar, flour, salt. Very simple, okay? Now, the first thing we're going to do is proof the yeast. Now, what I mean by proofing is we're going to make sure it's alive. And we do that by putting it in the warm water with the sugar, stirring it up, and that should come to a proof within 5 to 10 minutes. It appears to be alive, it's bubbling real well there, rising to the top. So now I'm going to add sugar to the flour in the processor. Okay, it should be salt. Pulse it a few times just to distribute it. And then put it on full go. Add the mixture. And that should ball up very quickly. There she goes. That's balling up. That's great. Okay. Now, take that out. Put a little flour on the board. Get this rolled up into a ball. Knead it a couple of times. And that seems to be coming together pretty good. Okay, we've made a ball out of it. I'm going to take this bowl, take my famous hotel hairnet out of it, get a little oil sprayed on a pad, and oil the inside of this bowl real well. And put the ball in, pound it down a little bit. And there we have my pizza dough ready to rise my way. While we're waiting, I'm gonna make the pizza sauce. Now we made this pizza sauce in my video, the Italian sauces. But it's so simple, I thought we'd repeat it again for those people that didn't see that video, okay? Very simple ingredients. I have tomato paste, I have water, I have my herb mix, I have a good extra virgin olive oil, and a little sugar if I need it. And I'll explain that later. First thing I'm gonna show you is my little tip on how I put tomato paste in. Some people will open one end, I open both ends, my way. And if you try to pour it out with a spoon, it gets a little messy. So I simply leave one end in, push down on it, and the whole thing comes out nice and clean. I don't worry about it. And then I take that metal out, because we don't want that in the blender at all, okay? And we add water. We add our herb mix. And we're gonna put a liquefy here. Take off the top here so we can stream in the olive oil. Now that generally is all there is to it, except I'm going to give it a little taste because sometimes the tomato paste varies from 1 to 1 and they can be a little sour. Could use a little sugar. Gonna put a little sugar in. Just and there I have my pizza sauce. Okay, as you can see, it's risen. So we're gonna punch it down. Now I didn't know if you noticed, but when I put it up here, you notice in the background there, my wife's pretty flowers, again, are in this video. So again, I'm gonna punch this down. I'm gonna let it rise again for about 40 minutes. And when it does, I'm gonna divide it into the 3 equally weighted pieces. I'm gonna use one for the pizza we're gonna show today, and I'm gonna put 2 in the freezer. We're ready to go on forming our pizza. Now I do it by hand, my way. I don't use a roller because when you use a roller, even though it thins it out real well, it gets rid of all the air bubbles. When you do it by hand, you don't. And when you get rid of the air bubbles, it doesn't come high in the final product. Okay? So I'm gonna start doing this by hand, even though it takes longer. And I kind of stretch it out here this way. Turn it over. Continue to stretch it. Turn it over. Continue to stretch it. Now at this point, I'm gonna cover it with a towel and let it rise another 10 minutes. It's rested for 10 minutes, so let's see how far we can get with it now. Now we're gonna add a little more flour. I'm feeling the dough is a little stiff. What I mean by that is it's not stretching easily and it's retreating. This doesn't always happen, but because of the temperature, the weather, the flour I'm using, could happen for any number of reasons, right? Forming the crust is by feel. So we're gonna let it rest again for 10 minutes and then come back to it. It's rested now for the 10 minutes, so let's try again. I'm gonna form this into a 8 by 10 rectangle, because that's my way, okay? So let's get this thing stretched a little more. It's okay, it can happen. We just fix it. And I've got my dimensions here. So it looks like it's ready. So I'm gonna put it on top of this silicone. And I'm gonna form a little crust around it. We have our tomato sauce here, ready to go. Sprinkle a little pecorino romano on it. I'm gonna put my whole milk mozzarella, shredded mozzarella on it. It's ready to go into the oven. You can see I have the pizza on this 3-ring pan so it slides off easily. Now I'm using baking steel to cook. You can do it any one of several ways. So I'm gonna slide this on. I'm gonna bake it for 5 minutes at 450. And I take it out, turn it around, and bake it for another 2 minutes. All that is done. It looks beautiful. We're gonna let it rest for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna cut it up and take a bite out of it. Okay, it's ready for me to take a piece of this. Oh, let me show you here. If you look at it, see it? The nice little bubbles in there? That means it came out real good. Gonna take my little bite. Oh, like heaven. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Hi out there. By the way, at 86, I have a senile moment every once in a while. I keep forgetting to do things. In the comments, ask any question that you may have. Ask me about a video that you'd like to have. Ask me about a recipe that I may be able to send you. And also, subscribe to the channel. This way you'll be the first to hear that a new video has been dropped, okay? So let me thank you now for all your support. Love you all. Arrivederci.